Can't? Oh, Kurt, you're so sweet. If anyone wants to help Keldor do this again, you can help with Patreon.
How's my mic chat? Can you hear me? Is it doing that weird flickering? Oh, it's doing that weird flickering, but how's it going, chat? Alright, I think my audio is fine enough, and the flickering seems to have stopped, so let's go. Game start. New game. 14 days. You, Magic Academy graduate. Your student loan repayment will begin soon. Unable to find employment due to recession, decide to start a small business to repay the loan. Enscroll pay off debt by crafting magic scrolls, using magic knowledge learned at the academy. Perhaps your talent will make you rich faster than expected. You can tell the translation is jank. I believe the developers are Korean. Now begin your journey. May prosperity and luck be with you. You must repay the loan in installments on set dates. Create a calendar to check the dates. Hello, Keldork. Can you send my stream link on the community content channel? I forgot. This is your desk. You can create scrolls here. This is the window. Owls will fly here to deliver requests. You can also deliver completed scrolls to owls through this window. This is the quest board. You can recap specific character's journey here. This is your bed. When you're done with your quest, click your bed to move on to the next day and take on new requests. Thank you, Keldor. So let's go to work at your desk. The parchment in the center is scroll for inscribing magic circles. This magical ink is infused with the elemental powers of fire, air, water, and earth. Making the ink on the parchment will print a symbol with the power of the elements. A drawer for requests, receipts, and more. This is the spell book where information about spell attributes will be stored. Combinations of attributes you create are automatically recorded. Next, open the window and click the letter brought by the owl. To my disciple, writing this letter to you, who has just graduated, fills me with fond reflections. I am overjoyed to hear of your magic scroll shop's opening. Given your unmatched passion for magical formulas and incantations, I believe this path is perfectly suited for you. However, as your mentor, there is one matter I wish to address. You recall last semester when you forgot an entire term's worth of lessons due to side effects of a memory erasure spell. That incident comes to mind, and I worry you might make a similar mistake. Thus, I have written down some fundamentals to refresh your memory. The four elements we work with are as follows: fire, water, air, and earth. These four elements are the foundation of all magic and must be considered when drawing magical formulas. Each element reveals its true potential when combined with others. For instance, combining two elements of fire creates a flame-generated spell. Weird translation. Remember, when placing elements in a magical formula, the forces must make contact with each other. The mana flows merge upon contact, and their power fully awakens when you bestow the incantation. However, there's a crucial point to remember when crafting scrolls. Each scroll must contain only one attribute. Mixing multiple attributes may cause the forces to clash, potentially ruining the scroll. Through this process, you'll be able to create scrolls perfectly suited to your customer's needs. I think something's badly translated there because that's not how that works at all. Really like the art in this game. Finally, there's one thing I hope you always remember while running your scroll shop. Magic scroll is not merely paper imbued with power, but rather a creation born from the meeting of your craft and your customers' hopes. Always craft your spells with dedication, maintain your fundamentals, and never cease learning. Look forward to your success and shall end my letter here. If you ever need assistance, do not hesitate to write. The light will always shine upon your path ahead. Aurelian. The professor taught you combine two elements, with ink and overlap the symbols on the parchment paper. Corners. The combined element or attribute can be used to create a magical attribute. It will be inscribed with the appropriate magical name for the attribute, circle enclosing the two symbols. Elemental and attribute symbols engraved on the parchment can be moved with a click and rotated with a right click. Now let's do an enchantment that determines the properties. You can do this by clicking on the magic name. Use the stamp to finalize the scroll. The stamp on the scroll. Send a completed scroll to your professor to show that you haven't forgotten your lessons yet. The top of the completed scroll, paste it on the letter from the professor and give the letter with the scroll back to the owl. Let's finish the remaining requests. If you're having trouble unlocking new attributes, using hints by clicking the magnifying glass in the spellbook. I saw your message on the notice board and wanted to place an order. I'm looking to build a small water play area for my kids in my backyard. A simple magic scroll that will allow water to pool on the ground for about a day should work just fine. Water. Magic spray bottles. Happy. When you're done with your request, you can go to bed and move on to the next day. Earnings from yesterday. 30. Dear Disciple, I didn't expect you writing another letter so soon. Though I sent a letter just yesterday, my concerns about you possibly forgetting important techniques during your busy days have prompted me to write again. The matter at hand is about 4 essential techniques that you'll need as you run your shop and take on my very request. These are amplify and weaken, extend and shorten. Enhancement and weakening are techniques used to adjust the power of properties contained within scrolls. Enhancement makes the properties more powerful, while weakening is used to reduce their power. For example, when you enhance a fire property, it evolves from a magic that simply creates sparks to one that can generate flames. Conversely, through weakening, a magic that creates flames can be shortened to one that produces sparks. With translation again. When attempting amplify, you should use your amplify runestone. Similarly, for weaken, you should use the weaken runestone. Next, extend and shorten are techniques for adjusting the duration of magic. Extend can prolong magical effects from a day to a week, or even up to a month. Shorten, on the other hand, shortens the duration of effects. When attempting extend, use the extend runestone, and for shorten, use the shorten runestone. Always maintain and practice the basics. I hope you'll use these fundamental techniques well to enhance your shop's reputation. If you're expecting your growth, I shall end this letter here. Aurelian. You can use amplify and weakened, extend and shorten spells. Shall we create magical scroll to show the professor you haven't forgotten? Place the symbols I can play the enchantment. Let's do Earth and Fire this time. I really like this one. Void. Excellent, now let's move on to the next step. You can amplify and weaken by clicking on the respective runestone. Amplification can be up to 3 levels. Amplification changes the name of the spell. By amplifying the attribute. Try weakening the attribute. Similarly, extending and shortening can be done by clicking the runestone. Duration can be extended up to 3 times. By extending the attribute. By shortening the attribute. And complete the scroll by amplifying, weakening, extending, shortening as desired, and deliver it to the owl. Let's do level 3. Magic to nullify magic for a week. You can see the duration if you hover over. There we go. 1 is 1 day, 2 is 1 week, 3 is 1 month. So this spell nullifies magic for a week. Here you go. Good work. Please continue with the remaining requests. If. To Mage, I am a wandering artist following my free spirit across the land, painting what I see. Today, the field before me is indescribably perfect. My artistic intuition whispers, if there were just one hill at a 45-degree angle to the northeast, it would be my life's masterpiece, you see? Just limit the painting from imagination. Give me just 1 week and I shall create a masterpiece. With urgency, wandering artist. Let's do Earth with Earth. Very obviously we need an Earth spell here. To raise walls. Create a hill for 1 week. Very cool. That's cool. Really like the design. Off you go. Oh dear, this request can be completed with the current parchment. This time, I'll specially upgrade your parchment. You can scribe up to 3 elements on the parchment. Attributes created by stacking 2 symbols can also be the material for new attribute combinations. Now use 3 elements to create magic that matches your request. As your scroll crafting proficiency increases, you'll be able to use more elements in the future. Parchment level upgrade. The scroll crafting proficiency has increased. You can now craft higher grade scrolls. You can now inscribe up to 3 symbols on a scroll. Dear Scroll Crafter, I work at a publishing house. Working with paper means frequent paper cuts. Create a simple magic scroll that can heal these minor wounds. Please make the validity period as long as possible. From Publishing Worker. What do you think healing will be? I'm cheating a bit because I already have played through this, but heal is level 2. infuses new power into places where life flows. I really like this book. It's very nice. It's growth and fire, if I remember correctly. It is not. Is it more water? Yes, it is. Very interesting sigil. Take to heal minor wounds for a month. Off you go. Yay, so happy. And that's day 2. Please check the date and the amount shown below as a made to the Alvin charge, which will visit you at that day, whether the amount can be repaid. If the payment is delayed, the unpaid amount plus interest will be charged on the next repayment date. Next due date, day 5, was the payment amount 100 gold, unpaid balance 0 gold, total payment amount 100 gold. I cannot check the pay yet. I try. Sufficient gold balance. Dear Wizard. Ah, well, I be Stromhold Axbjorn, son of the mighty Iron Fist Thorngrim, appear by a dwarf, born of the Black Crop Gorge Manchitali. These days I be wandering the vast world, seeking adventure with me trusting companion Wax. What rigs me ears that you be crafting magical scrolls. That's why I be writing this urgent letter to ye. You see, I need to reach the wastelands of ruin, and by the Earth Goddess's tears, what a mess we've got. Right in the harvest season, an earthquake struck and the ground split wide open with a mighty crack. Here's the thing, we're needing one of them scrolls that lets me fly freely. The crack into wide, so one day's worth of magic should do the trick. Be sure to repay you with whatever treasures I find later. With honest intentions, Stromhold Axbjorn. Nice little dwarf. Hope we obviously need air. So wonky. Here we go. Do we think that'll be enough, or will it be 3 air? I think 3. Probably. Great breeze. Wind attribute. Create more wind. Create a storm. Too much air. Let's run back. Oh, too far right this time. Looks awful. Good enough. Still not flight. Let's see. I think air and fire made levitation. Yes, that's exactly what a dwarf wants. Levitation. Fly freely for 1 day. Off you go. Dear Mage, I'm a member of a mountain climbing club. While preparing for our next peak ascent, we're struggling with attitude sickness. Deprived magic scroll that will allow us to breathe easily at high altitudes for 1 week from the mountaineering club. Well, I remember about breath is that I hated it. So let's see, what have we not done yet? Let's just go through and get some attributes. That's interesting. I broke it. I'm just doing this to see it with the... Yeah, that's very funny. Anyway, let's go through all the combinations and unlock all the spells. Steam, obviously, water and fire. Oh, very nice. Steam. Next, Levitate. Already have that. Void. Mist. Let's do a diamond first, actually. Nice. Mist. Growth. Dust. Earth. And air. Lactite. Dust. Wind. Stone. It's level 2. Going down here already. Oh, breath is level 2. Alright. Oh, why's my mouse being weird? Stone. I really like stone. Looks very nice. Breath. Let's see, breathing. It's obviously gonna need some air. I'm thinking dust and then more air. Nope. It's gonna be dust. I think it might use growth. That's breath. Oh, that's so weird. I think I prefer to do it this way. I think that looks better, don't you think? For 1 week. Breathe at high altitudes. There we go. Off you go. Dear Magic Scroll Maker, I am Irene, working on my parents' herb shop. Our family has been selling herbs for generations. My parents wish for me to inherit and continue running the shop. However, since childhood, I've always loved listening to travelers' tales. Stories of distant lands, from merchants buying herbs, to wonderful experiences shared by adventurers. When I hear their stories, my heart seems to soar far away with them. I want to someday sit at an inn, sharing stories with other travelers. I want to tell my own tales and hear theirs in return. Yet, even as I think this, worry creeps in. Everyone will share their grand adventures, but who would be interested in stories from someone who has spent their whole life in a small herb shop? If no one listens to my story, the thought makes my heart sink. Perhaps this is my true fear. More than seeing and experiencing the wider world, I'm afraid I won't belong there. But at this rate, I feel I'll spend forever just listening to other stories. I want to create my own story now, so I've decided to be brave. Tomorrow I plan to go out for a while, using a visit to the clinic as an excuse. But if my parents worry too much, I might lose my nerve. I need to appear genuinely ill. I happen to have a magic scroll that could make the air slightly dusty. I think having a slight sore throat would make it more convincing. Magic only needs to last for 1 day. Could you please help me? Irene. Scroll of dust coming right up. Magic to make air dusty for 1 day. And that's all for today. Let's finish the level 2 combinations with stealth. Conceals will serve from sight and sound. The stealth, I think, missed. Five. That's heat haze. That's the next one, but it's fine. Heat haze and heal. We're only missing stealth. Let's see, stealth. Dust? Yes, dust to hide yourself from view. Smoke screen, basically, and more air. No. Fire. Water. More earth? So probably not dust. Pretty sure it was dust though. Let's do a hint. Air? That's an awful way to make hints. Air with something, but if it's not dust, what could it be? Definitely not growth, but let's try it anyway. That's breath. Let's do mist. Steam and air. Yes, maybe. No. I already tried dust. That's growth. Water? Just pure water? Nope. I don't like you, stealth. I already tried steam, didn't I? There we go. Mist. Of course. Why not? Mist with air. That's all level 2 spells. So let's go to sleep. $70 yesterday. Dear Magic Scroll Maker, thanks to your Magic Scroll, I was finally able to take my first step. Though my throat was sore since morning, strangely my heart felt infinitely light. My parents were worried at first, but eventually said, "Take a good rest and go to the clinic." When I stepped outside, my heart felt ready to burst. To think that I would now walk the same paths I had only watched through windows, where those strange travelers passed by. It was just a small step for now. I wonder where this path will lead me. With excitement in my heart, Irene. Very nice. Dear Wizard, I, Trampled Axiorn, son of the mighty Iron Fist Thorgrim, wish to express my gratitude for your wondrous magical scroll. Thanks to your fight scroll, this noble dwarf managed to navigate through the Earth's goddess's mess, reach the wasteless of ruin safely. But hear the tale of what befell me there. A crafty human caught me eye with tales of treasure. The sly devil offered me a mug of ale, and this brave dwarf foolishly gulped it down, falling into a warrior's deep slumber. When I awoke, that accursed thief had stolen everything, including me beloved companion Wax. Fortunately, he missed the gold I hidden in my magnificent beard. While surveying the area, some dim-witted troll started drooling at the sight of me. After I showed him me overwhelming might, the beast felt it so in love with me strength that he pledged to follow me. I named him Narax. After searching the wastelands of ruin all night with Narax, we couldn't find that cursed thief, but we did catch the sweet scent of me beautiful Wax. The trail leads to the yellowed forest. Now I'll be heading to the nearby forest to find those two rascals. The thief on the precious companion Wax, that is. I need your help again. Here's some gold as a token of me appreciation. This all I have left, mind ye, without the intentions, Trampled Axiorn. O great mage of wisdom bright, hear my song in dimming light. Dreams we all do dream, they say, like mists that rise at break of day, fading swift in morning's ray. My dream was grand, to sing of might, in courts where heroes shine so bright. But fate, that cruel mister stern, had other lessons I must learn. A wandering feet did guide me here, not to courts of crystal clear, but to an inn on city's edge, were warriors of the northern pledge. The shield of frost they proudly name, tell tales both rough and wild to tame. Though crude their words like winter's tree, a hero's soul therein I see. Reality flows like diverse course, to seas unknown with timeless force. Yet in these waters deep and wide, we seek the rainbow's ouch to find. Thus I beseech your arts divine, make their tales with beauty shine, cast illusions sweet and fine. From when night's queen takes throne of black, till dawn's god claims his kingdom back. Rich rewards shall be your fee, and songs eternal sung of thee. Time flies swift as moonlit stream, inspiration's fleeting dream. Mayositar. Illusions from night, all night, just one day. Illusions. Mist with fire. Let's do it the other way. That doesn't look right. Here we go. I hope it's called illusions. Yes, smiley face. Request letter. Research magic needed. Wild Dragon Research Institute. I'm a wild dragon researcher. To examine the health conditions of wild dragons, we need stealth magic duration's presence that can last for a month to approach their nest. Payment will be made by the Dragon Research Committee. The stealth was mist and wind, was it not? Rice presents for 1 month. Off you go. I worry customers will leave the queue in this hot weather. You make my shop cool for just 1 week, but soon strong winds may blow away the merchandise. Cooling magic, huh? Let's try mist. I've never seen this request before. Let's see, can you cool down stuff with mist? Make clouds, make rain. Probably not then. I don't think water will be it, but let's try just to see. Nope. River. Weird idea, but void? I think void just does no nullification. Yeah. Definitely not steam. Air? Let's try air. Try air and wind. Compress air? Maybe? Compressed air sounds... Yeah, compressed air sounds like air conditioner almost, doesn't it? Let's try that. I have no idea what else it could be. Nope. Alright. Yeah, I'm not trying that again. Let's just go forwards. Should be fine. Don't need that much money. I had way too much money last time. Parchment level upgrade. You can scroll. Your scroll crafting proficiency has increased. You can now craft higher grade scrolls. You can now inscribe up to 5 symbols on the scroll. Oh, glorious sight to see! Like dawn stars falling free, this rapturous light divine. And shall their tale become legend the time succumbs to immortality. Magic from your hand, forever shall it stand in songs of memory. In deepest gratitude, Mayositar. only 33 yesterday. What? Oh, it's you. There you go. Dear Wizard, I am Count Otto von Westmark. I came across your notice on the town bulletin board offering assistance with ancient text interpretation, which prompted me to send this letter. 3 weeks ago, a peculiar incident occurred in the dark forest at the edge of my domain. When villagers reported seeing azure lights deep in the woods, I personally led a search party to investigate. There, we discovered an ancient temple. The temple, it appeared to be built from shadows themselves. Even in moonlight, it cast no shadows, and our torches failed to cast any light upon its walls. Strangely still was the air within. Each breath felt as though we were inhaling dust, yet nothing was visible to the eye. During our search, my John and Creighton exhibited bizarre behavior. It suddenly claimed someone is calling and walked forward. His form gradually became translucent, transforming into a shadow. Our attempts to seize him were futile, trying to grasp mist. He dispersed like dust and vanished, leaving only his shadow eternally etched into the cold stone wall. A stele discovered at the temple's center altar bore inscriptions alongside damaged symbols. The Sage of Shadows speaks thus: I am the stone of being and void, placed here by sorcerer of darkness. Dust shall become shadow, shadow shall turn to dust, reality shall seep into illusion. By the time it takes the moon goddess to exchange seats with the solar night, this magic shall hold true. Before the stone, perform the magic of void and dust. Creighton has a young daughter. I know not what to tell the child. Perhaps if we can locate the magic scroll indicated by its inscription, we might yet retrieve him. I implore you to inform me which magic scroll this inscription refers to. Your assistance is desperately needed. Count Otto of Westmark. I love these ones that give you a scrolled copy. Interesting way to place the triangle. I actually really like it. This magic. I need to amplify it. Magic to melt with shadow. Off you go. Dear Wizard, 'tis I, Trampled Axebjorn, son of the mighty Iron Fist Thorgrim, who got no help from your useless magic scroll, writing to ye again from the Yellow Forest to seek your aid once more. First off, I got good news and bad news. The good news be that I finally found the cursed thief. The bad news be that the scoundrel had friends. Nay, let me correct that. He had a whole army of them. But an even bigger problem has arose. Me loyal but dim-witted Lieutenant Narax, ignoring every order from his superior, that be me, went and got himself captured by them rogues who acted on his own. Blast that troll, I've grown rather fond of the big oaf. I've got to rescue both my precious wax and my full subordinate Narax. But I'd love nothing more than to pummel those thieving doves with my iron fist. Me noble dwarven wisdom, I reckon I'll be needing a scroll that lets me sneak into the stronghold. And seeing as this mission concerns me honor, I need to approach it with utmost caution. I figure I'll need about a week to survey the situation and craft the perfect plan. Having access to the magic during that time would be mighty helpful to this noble dwarf. Of course, where things go according to plan is another matter entirely. Sonner's intentions, Trampled Axebjorn. What a nice little dwarf. Let's give him some stealth magic. Not very centered, but good enough. Magic to become invisible for a week. There we go. Dear Magic Scroll Maker, hello, this is Irene, who previously requested a magic scroll. I was worried whether this magic scroll would truly help my plan, or if I would end up discovered by my parents and sent back home. After leaving the village under the pretense of visiting the clinic, it was more nerve-wracking than I expected. but every moment was new and fascinating. As I walked, my mind drifted to stories of ancient ruins I had heard at the inn, whose tales had seemingly taken root deep in my heart like seeds. Making up an excuse about gathering herbs, I ventured deeper into the yellow forest. The place was quiet and mysterious, as if it had been waiting for me. Perhaps my desire to create stories I could someday share with others was too strong. However, what I saw in the ruins was different from the adventure I had imagined. In a split earth, I found a dwarf in deep sleep, when suddenly a massive troll appeared. Frightened, I hid behind a rock. When I looked again, I saw villagers fighting against the troll. The villagers barely managed to bind the troll with ropes, but the binding seemed too weak. It's even stranger that the sleeping dwarf is now suspiciously circling around the village fortress. Could there be a connection with the troll? I can still hear the troll's wrath breathing. The ropes seem ready to snap at any moment. If a strong storm were to blow, the village might be in danger. Is there a wind spell that could bind the troll's feet, but not strong enough to harm the villagers? Even if it only lasts a day, I want to buy time for the villagers to escape. With trembling heart, Irene. Wind spell. Air, definitely. Compress air. That sounds like it might be what she wants. Definitely not this one. Definitely not that one. Let's try wind spells just to see what's going on there. Great breeze. I don't think that's what she wants. Great gust of winds. Probably not that either. Great of storm is definitely not what she wants. I'm gonna go with compressed air. Just one day. Off you go. It's not what you wanted. Alright. Very interesting that they go to the same place. Magic scroll maker. Your magic wasn't of much help. The troll has broken free of its ropes, and even now pursues the villagers. The situation grows more desperate by the moment. What should I do? With growing anxiety, Irene. Esteemed wizard, I, Trampled Axebjorn, son of the mighty Iron Fist Thorgrim, wish to express my gratitude for your brilliant magical scroll. Thanks to your mighty scroll, the rogues couldn't sense this mighty dwarf's presence at all. It was like it didn't exist, I tell ye. Being able to move this quietly was truly a remarkable experience for me. As I crept around their fortress, the damn dim-witted thieves were still drunk and making a racket. Made finding Narlax easy as pie. After all, there was only one cell big enough to hold a troll of his size. When I found Narlax, the big elf was starting away in the corner of himself. Ha, that's me, dim-witted, but loyal lieutenant for ye. Hold on, what, would you like to hear the tale of our glorious battle? Narlax and I started delivering what we call divine punishment to the thieving dogs. I saw it with my own eyes. Every time Narlax swung his massive hands, the thief went flying through the air like autumn leaves. I wasn't idle either, mind ye. Every time my valiant fists connected with a thief's jaw, their teeth scattered like shining stars. Finally, when I found that treacherous thief who deceived me, the beautiful wax was nowhere to be seen. After some persuasive questioning, the wretched confessed. He'd sold me precious wax to a fence at Lake Athen. The moment I heard that, a mighty dwarven feast delivered the traditional Blackrock Gorge clan greeting right to his face. I might need your help again. Here's a generous reward for your troubles. Found quite a collection of valuables in that den of thieves. Oh, and Narlax wishes to express his gratitude as well. With deepest gratitude, Trampled Axebjorn. Dear wizard, thanks to the scroll you provided, we have finally discovered traces of Creighton. Upon unfolding the scroll, the wall beneath his shadow began to dissolve gradually, revealing a narrow passage beyond. In that passage, we discovered Creighton's footprints. Only these prints were distorted, as if someone had forcibly dragged him away, leading even deeper. We followed these traces downward and made a new discovery. So I request your assistance again in the near future. Count Otto of Westmark. Earnings 105. Payment letter. Yes. Oh, wise Oh, wise magician, your magic's power proved too great indeed. Now like a withered leaves in storm I sway, their eyes too deeply stained by hero's greed. Behold, the frost-shield warriors in their might see ancient foes and common folk who pass, and turn the peaceful tavern into fight. Ah, what folly for my pride, alas! With broken bones wrapped tight in cloth I flee, like limping deer from winter's wolves' fear chase. From city guards who wander landlessly, these shattered bones need healing by your grace. Like Winston's magic grant me now your aid, let broken bones rejoin as one again, as spring-bearing shoots where broken branches fade, as winter ice melts back to water's rain, so let my form its wholeness now regain. Till Undine dons her 7 pearl crowns bright, release me from this painful wretched plight. With pain breath drawn, Miositar. I really like the poems, even though they're hard to read. And I like the music in the background. Haven't done any 3rd level ones yet. Well, darkness, but once healed though, which is boring. Heal broken bones for 1 week. Very nice. Off you go. To our shadow-loving comrades, our usual arts have been thwarted by increased vigilance of the watch. The 6 scrolls that grant the bearer the ability to pass through any obstacles like a ghost, lasting for 30 cycles of the night star. This message to reach all who trade in such mystical wares. Shadow Guild. Interesting. I do like shadows. Let's see, they want penetration magic. Magic to pass through obstacles. Enables passage through closed spaces. Is a principle of penetration to slowly chip away at what is solid. What is solid? But rock? And what slowly chips away at rock? Is it air or water? It is water. That was too far left, but it's fine. Magic to penetrate walls for 30 days. Looks so cool. I am training at a monastery. Thoughts of women I see during morning training float like clouds, disorder my peace. You create a magic scroll that could temporarily halt these wandering thoughts, just until the dawn star passes 7 times. That mind is essential for true enlightenment. Interesting. I want mind. Easier to control the mind. Clear thoughts and strengthens mental power. The cycle of life, returning to nothingness, develops the mind. That one's very easy. Life. I have nothing in this. Now, do I put them this way or this? I think I like this one. To enhance concentration. I don't think. Clear distracting thoughts for a week. There we go. And that's the day. Almost halfway. Oh, this is what I seek. Like spring. Oh, sorry, I was doing the Irene voice, it's the bard. Oh, this is what I seek. Like spring winds melting frozen streams away. This wondrous spell makes broken bones unite. Now I can walk once more, your healing grace shall echo in my songs through darkest night. With heartfelt thanks, Miositar. 118, slightly better. Dear Wizard, thanks to the Shadow Scroll you provided, we were able to explore the underground passage following Crichton's traces. However, we have encountered a new problem. At the passage's end, we met with an enormous rock barrier. Beyond it, we can hear Creighton's breathing, but it is faint and unstable, like a candle flame wavering in the wind. Our tools are insufficient to break through this rock. More grave still is a lack of time. Creighton's breathing beyond the barrier grows weaker by the moment. I fear his life is in danger. Ordinarily, I would employ explosives, but the risk causing a cave-in that would bury Creighton would require a force both more powerful and more controlled. I believe your magic scrolls could help us overcome this obstacle. A dimensional travel scroll that allows passage through walls would be ideal. Must be able to traverse safely beyond the rock. The scroll's effects should last about a week, if possible. I implore you to send an appropriate magic scroll. Creighton's life hangs in the balance. Very suspension scroll. I really like meditation scrolls. They look so cool. Pass through walls for a week. Off we go. To the wizard. It is Stromhold Axbjorn, son of Iron Fist Orgrim, writing to ye once more from Lake Athen to seek your aid. Never in me wildest dream did I imagine this Lake Athen would be so vast. Finding his friends be harder than spotting a diamond in a rock crevice. My loyal but dim-witted subordinate Narax and I have been staked out by this Lake Athen for days. Yesterday, the big oaf started whining about being hungry, then went and got himself a wild boar right then and there. As you might know, we dwarves usually draw weapons at the mere sight of trolls, but this Narax be different somehow. Dim-witted he may be, but loyal to the core. Listen to this foolish beast has spotted a suspicious human while hunting that boar. So we snuck closer to take a look, and, by me beard, there was this masked figure calling me beautiful wax, slowly walking into the lake until he vanished. Blast it all. This noble dwarf's mind can make sense of it. How can a human just walk into water like that? Could it be that humans can breathe underwater? I reckon you wizards must know something about this method. So I be thinking, in my noble and wise dwarven mind, that I'll be needing a scroll that lets me enter the lake just like that fellow. Like before, I'm figuring to take about a week to survey the situation and craft a perfect plan. Of course, my plans haven't always been perfect, mind ye. With honest intentions, Stromhold Axbjorn. It's gonna be breath, isn't it? Was it... No, that's stealth. Let's go with growth. Yes, it's growth with it, isn't it? Ah, yes, but I forgot. That looks weird. They both need to be on this side. There we go. Real nice. Breathe underwater for a week. Off you go. Dear Enchanter, I serve as a mine supervisor, you see? We're just the miners are planning a strike. If we could make a piece of yellow metal appear as gold, might lift their spirits, wouldn't it? One day we'll do the job. Won't actually give it to them, mind you. Just give it a hob, that's all. Mine supervisor. So, illusion magic. Let's start with air. Looks better. Oh, that triangle is so far left. It's fine. Just hallucinations. Confuse the mind. I don't think that's what he wants. Transformation. This fact is in Enscroll, they transmit into something else. Definitely heat haze. Growth and heat haze. Both for change and heat haze for illusions. I don't think I like that, but it's fine for now. Change object colors. Is that what he wants? Transform shapes, definitely not. That's also not what he wants. Change colors for 1 day. Not what he wanted. Did he actually want the illusion spell? Oh, whatever. Second payment tomorrow. Never parchment level upgrade. Your scrollcrafting proficiency has increased. You craft higher grade scrolls. You can scribe up to 8 symbols on a scroll. To esteemed wizard, I Thrumble Exbjorn, son of the mighty Iron Fist Thorgrim, wish to express my gratitude for your wise magical scroll. Thanks to your breathing scroll, this noble body could stride across the bottom of Lake Athen like it were a common path. Your team-wooden loyal Narax turned out to swim like a whale. Of course, naturally, this noble body also swims excellently. Very excellently indeed. Regardless, we discovered something amazing at the bottom of Lake Athen. Massive ancient ruined entrance welcomed us. Inside the walls were covered with the ancient imperial history in murals. Narax and I set up camp there to investigate this remarkable discovery. If I trusted this ladder and a generous reward to our loyal Narax, it was definitely not because I can't swim. As I kept saying, there be a proper chain of command between superior and subordinate. Large intentions and the smell of fish, Thrumbled Exbjorn. To the wizard, the scroll you provided was precisely what I required. When unfolding it, something remarkable occurred. The forces of stone and water achieved perfect balance, allowing us to pass through the rock barrier. I found Kratom, but his condition is concerning. Though conscious, he continuously mutters someone's name and clutches a strange purple crystal, refusing to release it. It sends an unusual energy emanating from that crystal. We shall likely need a new magic scroll to investigate this matter. I shall contact you again soon. 111, worse than the last day. And I need to pay. There you go. Dear Magic Scroll Maker, hello, this is Irene writing to you once again. I'm currently traveling northward and writing this letter from an inn in the Westmark region. Under the setting sun, the bright moonlight seems to be guiding my path. Today I discovered something remarkable at Titus's Hill on the outskirts of Westmark. Examining the sarcophagus of Titus, a hero of the ancient empire, I met a retired museum curator. He shared a fascinating story with me. Titus was the commander of the empire's northern expedition, and he possessed two extraordinary abilities. He could easily appear anywhere on the battlefield he had seen before. He could foresee the next day's battle in his dreams. Because of this, his soldiers called him the Legatus with 1,000 eyes. The most intriguing discovery was the inscription on the western face of the sarcophagus. While other sections were damaged, this part remained remarkably clear. It even glows faintly when moonlight touches it. This inscription is related to Titus's mysterious abilities. I've attached sketches and rubbings. Would you be able to interpret them? Those who wish to walk as far as the eye can see, I shall grant you the dreams you wish to dream. Go wherever your sight reaches, and dream the dreams your heart desires. With every night's hence, Irene. That is a lot of air. Air. And air. Here. And air. With more air. And air. Don't feel like fiddling too much further. And air. Make those touch. So wonky. It's fine. Magic teleport within sight for a week. Oh, great magician, listen to Musitor tale. Life flows like an endless river, sometimes raging wild, sometimes reflecting our image in still waters. Northward in fling steps, an elder crossed my way. Old Berg, they name him, warrior of yore, Sax once claimed 100 souls, they say. Now tends the leather on a peaceful shore. At last I see what makes a hero true. In tales he shared such precious truth I found. A final cross with starving fields he drew. a wounded comrade carried homeward bound. The day war ended, home at last he came. His simple tales ring truer than the rest, more noble than old songs of battle's fame. His memories of life I deem the best. But moral memories fade like morning light, like mist that scatters in the breaking dawn, like snow that melts when spring returns so bright, like autumn leaves that drift when they are gone. This truth, this tale, I wish would ever stay, like wrinkles carved in weathered working day hands. This truth, this tale, I wish would ever stay, like wrinkles carved in weathered working hands, like leather cured through many a patient day. Let time preserve it while this world still stands. By your voice magic, let me preserve these memories, till the phoenix of the sky sings 30 dawns. Let these moments of truth be carved into my heart. Miosithar. See, what was mind? Mind was growth. And void was it? It's very funny. Or month. Wait. I bought my daughter a doll for her birthday, but she's throwing a tantrum wanting to pick one. Could you change this brown doll to pink? And if it just lasts a month, that would be great. I'm worried that she hasn't been eating for days. That's transportation magic again. Growth and heat haze. Suffer left. Colors for a month. Sewage management, sewer purification work. The next season approaches, it's time for a sewer purification work. We need magic that can eliminate sewer odors, which we can use during the 1 month work period. Cleanliness magic. It's important word: material, physiological, psychological. No help. I'm gonna go with dust. Because you want to clean the dust, and what cleans the dust? Air cleans the dust. Does it not? Wind cleans the dust. Not very centered. It's fine enough. Go cleanliness. Eliminate odors for 1 month. Day 9. That's it. The battle cries, the comrades' calls, the joy of returning to peaceful days. Every moment remains vivid and clear. Now I can sing of true heroes, not of glorious battles, but of real life stories. With deepest gratitude, Miosithar. Dear Magic Scroll Maker, when I placed your scroll upon a sarcophagus, something extraordinary occurred. The scroll emitted a soft light before vanishing. An ancient letter, seemingly a eulogy, appeared on the sarcophagus. Oh, this age, oh, this fate. Titus, what did you see? What did you dream? We shall remember your great sacrifice and dedication. You so far, you were there, and in dreams you witnessed the future. Yet we could do nothing. Now we understand. But you showed us the dreams you dreamed. Rest in peace, great general. I believe showing this eulogy to the historian will bring him great joy. It will provide valuable insight into his research on General Titus. Irene. 270 in 1 day. Damn. To the wizard, tis I, Trampled Axebjorn, son of Iron Fist Thorgrim, writing to ye once more from these puzzling ruins to seek your aid. I be camped here in these strange ruins with me dim-witted but loyal Lieutenant Narax. Blessed it all, we're surrounded by nothing but fancy writings pretending to be wise, and peculiar drawings, and the only food be this stinging fish that's got me stomach howling in protest. I've tried everything in me power. Touched the walls, knocked them and kicked them, even tried secret chant passed down through generations from my great-great-grandfather in the Black Rock Gorge clan, but nothing's working. But listen here, our loyal and dim-witted Lieutenant Narax must have gotten fed up and enraged by this endless imprisonment, suddenly threw a punch at the wall. Then came a mighty boom, the room shook, and one of the walls started crumbling. At first I was ready to flee, thinking this mad troll was about to flood us again. Instead of water, we found a suspicious door. This mystical door won't budge an inch, no matter what we try, and even Narax's terrifying unstoppable fist could leave a scratch. It ain't no ordinary lock, and there's not even the smallest crack to be seen. It's as if it's sealed by magic and solid as the hardest rock in Black Rock Gorge. From years of adventuring experience, this must be a door sealed by powerful magic. No ordinary spell's gonna break through this one, since the wizards must know how to break such powerful magical seals. I'm sending this letter with our loyal Narax. Most definitely not because the brave door can't swim. Let me say it again. As a commander, I must give important tasks to my subordinate to boost his pride. That's what you call a dwarf commander's thoughtful consideration. With honest intentions and a fishy smell, Trampled Axebjorn. A very easy spell. Magic to unlock mechanisms. He doesn't need long, doesn't he? One day. There we go. Dear Mage, I'm a writer crafting speeches for a council member. Next week, the council member will deliver an important address to the citizens. I worry my words won't really touch the citizens' hearts. I wish for the council member's words to resonate deeply with the citizens. One sentence complete journey should suffice. Seek a special magic scroll for this purpose, from the speechwriter. Charm or resonance? I think they want resonance. Yes. Brush your hearts with each other as they ride the wind. So definitely need breath. Awful. Mind? Yes. Oh, that's stealth. That's why it wasn't working. Breath is growth. That could almost work. I think I'll put it here. What? Communication? That's not what I was looking for. I think last time I found resonance by complete accident. Which probably means it isn't breath, isn't it? Because I would never use breath on accident. I'm gonna say it's definitely mind. I don't think Void is gonna do anything. But it'd be funny. Here. Funny way to make wind. I give up, not gonna lie. Just give me resonance. It is wind. Wind and breath? What? Is my mouse being weird? Stop it. To induce empathy. To transfer emotions. Share an emotion. I think level 1 is what this one wants. Yes. That took forever. Dear Mage, a few days ago I've discovered a way to see the departed in an ancient record. The record mentions 3 locations: Lake Cathan, Yellow Forest, and City of Fog, Westmark. It was clear that these places shared some connection, yet I could not unravel the clue in the end. The record concluded with this: one who weaves together the 3 clues shall see again the face of the longing one. Whether that moment lasts a month, a week, or just a day, the memory will remain forever. I could not fully interpret the meaning of this sentence, but I believe he might succeed where I have failed. With the desperate hope of seeing her, my once beloved fiancée, again, I entrust this request to you with all my heart. From Anonymous. Quest board. This time we're seeing the quest board, isn't it? Alright. So, this way. Next Bjorn. Speakers up. These are just went on a boat. And Westmark has not moved. Right, let's see. Lake Cathan. Lake as steep and silent as the void itself. Rumors speak of forgotten civilizations, ruins deep in its depth. Yellow Forest. A lush forest embracing the Imperial Western Territory. Its golden leaves shine through tall seasons, creating a spectacular view. Forest of life and growth, home to countless flora and fauna. The land ruled by the House of Westmark for generations, known as the Misty Territory due to a year-round fog from the dark fog forest to the south. Very obvious, wouldn't you say? Void. Yellow Forest. Growth. This one is fog, which is mist. Which is better if I do it this way. Still looks kinda weird. And I believe it has to be in order. Magic to induce drowsiness. Sleep. Deep sleep. Induce a desired dream. Let's give him the full month because length doesn't matter. And here, go see your fiancé in your dreams. Dear Wizard, though we managed to rescue Crichton, a new problem has arisen. Since regaining consciousness, he has been continuously muttering words none of us can comprehend. His utterances sound like the language of creation itself. For instance, he repeats phrases like Aeterna tempus, reverta anima, and at times when he speaks, the very air seems to distort in a most peculiar manner. More straight still, with each utterance, the purple crystal he clutches emits a faint light. From it emanates a sound reminiscent of clockwork mechanisms in motion. You must understand his words. I'm convinced this is deeply connected to the secret that has taken hold of him. Please send a magic scroll capable of decoding ancient languages. A duration of 1 week should suffice. Eternal time, revert soul? Yes, I did communication by complete chance. Mind and breath. All of them. There's that looks awful. Sleep languages for a week. Closer. Dear Wizard, thanks to your scroll, we can now comprehend Crichton's words. Remarkably, he speaks in the language of time itself. He speaks of eternal time, returned souls, and what he said next was even more shocking. The clock tower calls me. Everything can be reversed. Time can be turned back. Just moments ago, the purple crystal in his hand blazed brightly, and we heard massive incredible sounds from below. It was like an ancient clock tower coming to life. Must investigate the source of these sounds at once. Count Otto Westmark. To the Grand Wizard, I, the almighty Thrumheld Axbjorn, son of the Black Rock Gorge clan's Iron Fist Thorgrim, write to express my deepest gratitude for your astonishing wisdom. Thanks to your scroll, I successfully explored the mysterious ruins at the bottom of Lake Athen and recovered my beautiful wax. Young Wizard, would you care to hear this glorious tale? The moment we opened that mysterious door, my beautiful wax was hanging on the wall before my eyes. Really nice drawing. When I tried to retrieve it, I couldn't touch it at all. I couldn't bear to lose wax, the ancestral heirloom passed down through generations of the Black Rock Gorge clan. That's when that suspicious masked figure appeared. Turns out he was a notorious dark wizard who spent his life using magical weapons. And the fool made the grave mistake of trying to face both me and my loyal Lieutenant Narax at once. The wretch hurled lightning magic and fire magic at us, but such lowly magic couldn't stop us. For I be the son of Black Rock Gorge clan's legendary Iron Fist Thorgrim. The loyal Lieutenant Narax launched his mighty and supple fists at the villain's slut. In that opening, I delivered a perfect strike to his head. The magic broke, and my beautiful wax fell from the wall. And I finished him off right proper with my beautiful wax. Thanks to all this, I recorded my beautiful wax, and we claimed quite a bounty from both the ruins' treasure and the reward money. I'm sending this letter along with a generous reward with our Narax. A glorious victory, Thrumheld Axbjorn. And I believe that's the last we'll see of him. Oh, wise magician, listen to mercy to our tale. Song flows like time itself, sometimes fierce, sometimes gentle in its passing. To that northwest tavern I shall make my way. No more to sing false tales of glory bright, but Berg's true story I shall now convey, with all his comrades' life in clearer light. As the leaves turn color with the seasons dance, this song must ripen in the depths of night, where moonbeams through the darkness make their glance, northern winds blow soft with quiet might. Oh, grant me darkness, but your magic is power. Let moonlight be my sole companion here, while north winds whisper tales hour by hour. The truth in verses I shall make most clear. Let your magic enshroud my surroundings in darkness, in the stillness where only moonlight shines. As the bitter north winds stale, I wish to sing the truth. Let it last until the sacred flame shows all 7 colors of night. Yositar. Oh, there's no H anymore. Darkness. I believe darkness was easy, but I forgot. Void and dust, yes. Well, guess that's that now. That just looks weird. Directive, top secret, duration 1 day. Urgent magical transport needed to deliver critical intelligence from Northern Fortress to Southern Command by midnight today. Sender methods insufficient. Treasure will compensate upon completion. We need some swiftness. Portal. 1 day. Dear Magic Scroll Maker, this is Irene writing to you from the north, where the cold winds deepen the redness of the marks around my eyes. Your previous magic scroll was immensely helpful. This morning, on my way to the northern border, I discovered a strange runestone. At first, I meant to pass it by, but the letters carved into stone seemed to call out to me. Here, Ulrich of the Highlands set these runes to speak of his warrior might in battle days. May Thunder God remember his brave spirit, while he and Ingrid, his wife, draw breath, let his truth words stand. Strangely, each time I read these words, the stone's surface seems to grow warm, as if someone's memories are coming alive. Previously unseen letters are beginning to appear one by one. Seems someone wanted to change this memory. No, this truth was another inscription on the edge of the runestone. Truth lies buried in the beyond. Memories fade like dying flames. To those who would write new tales when sun sets and rises again, when faded memories ignite flames anew, the threads of fate shall be rewoven. On this runestone, there are partially erased magical symbols carved, believed related to the description. If that's your drawing, I would like to ask if there might be a magical scroll corresponding to these symbols. Yes. Interesting way to stack these. I like it. If you can tell by the flames thing here, everything that's missing is flames. That's not... I don't know how to stack this one to make it that way. So I don't think this is it, but it looks close enough, so I'll take it. hypnosis. Magic to manipulate a memory. Dear Enchanter, I am a blacksmith at the forge. She draws water from the well every morning. Her silver hair sparkles in the sunlight, and my hammer falls silent. Her father is a member of the Merchants Guild, a very wealthy man. I half of my soot-stained hands and the smell of iron. There be a place for me in her heart, even if just for one day. I wish to know her feelings. I'm a blacksmith. That sounds a lot like your warm charm. Or resonance? Is this resonance or is this charm? I can't tell. I don't want it to be charm because that sounds creepy, so I'm gonna go with resonance. Wind and breath. Go with this one. It's probably wrong. Oh, it was right. Yay. Good. Charm magic would have been weird. Oh, it's a rainbow day. Here you go. Dear Magic Scroll Maker, the moment your magic touched the runestone, the faint letters along the edge grew clearer, and the central inscription began to ripple like water. The original text, Here Ulrich of the Highlands set these rooms, to speak of his warrior might, utterly faded, revealing another story hidden beneath. Here Ulrich of the Highlands speaks his shame, his heart failed when warriors stood fast. Thunder God shall judge this craven soul. No hero's glory, but a coward's tale, but his truth rune stand as witness to his sins. To those who would write no tales, I think I understand the meaning of these words now. Ulrich carved false heroic tales to hide his cowardice. Perhaps truth eventually revealed itself through time. Irene. Ah, this is it. Perfect darkness wraps around me like the deep night sky. Now in the stillness lit only by moonlight, I shall transform the story into true song. Gratitude, Miosidar. 333. To the Enchanter, the forge's flame has been acting strange since yesterday. Like usual, it glows blue and occasionally sounds like laughter. And if its spirit has taken residence, I'd like to converse with it for just one day to learn what it desires. The blacksmith. Communication was mind and breath. It was not communication. This is mind and breath. Ah, that is not breath. What? God. Oh. Huh? One so out of bounds it couldn't. Animals. Communicate with elementals. Off you go. Esteemed enchanter, I seek your mystical aid as a humble servant of verse at His Majesty's court. Last performance failed to weave its spell upon the noble audience. For our next recitation, I want everyone to turn their eyes towards me like a moth to a flame when my voice rings, only for the span of one turn of the great clock's hands. With regard, the court poet. Now this is charm. Let's see, did I do? I have not done light. Charm. Sword interest and fullness from others. Let's see, charm. Probably needs mind, doesn't it? Oh. Fire. Could be charm. Light? But for that I need light. She made this device with heated radiance light. Alright. See these all the way around. Steam first. Steam and fire. Steam and wind. Force. Why not? Not going to else, but sure. Attracts attention for one day. Dear wizard, we discovering the ancient chamber, opened with the sound of clockwork gears, was an astonishing sight. Countless bronze mechanisms were in perpetual motion, massive mechanical devices that seemed designed to control the flow of time itself. In the center stood a colossal clock tower, its pendulum swinging in reverse. More remarkable still was the distortion in the surrounding air. My old pocket watch instantly rusted, returned to gleaming newness. A dropped ink ball repeatedly shattered in midair to reform itself, and more extraordinarily, the needle of my bronze compass spun wildly back and forth before melting, reverting to ore. I found an inscription on the clock tower. The sage of time speaks thus, in the pillar of light and shadow, placed here by one who sought eternity. The sun's flame burned upon the throne of fire. Let pale moonlight ride the air as crescent. Let 5 stars sink into deep waters. Let 4 stars embrace the earth. The pendulum swings backwards. Past and future shall become one. The fallen shall rise again. The broken shall be made whole. When the time god empties 30 hourglasses, this flow of time shall cease, before the spiller performed this brilliant magic. Most intriguing are the numerous bronze gears running this inscription. It spares numbers from different eras, some depicted in years yet to come. Even more astounding, this chamber existed beneath our very grounds. Family records make no mention of such a place. Hand me the magic scroll indicated by these final verses. I believe it shall be the key to all these mysteries. Let's see. Ares Crescent. 5 stars. Water. Sun to flame. Stars, earth, light, air. Fire. For 30 days. Enchanter, I'm the head of the Gold Merchant Guild. You see, quite a few people owe debts to our guild, but they seem to be taking advantage of my lenient approach, which to instill fear in those who don't pay, to discourage them from delaying payment. This scroll lasting 1 month should suffice. I do not wish to cause any physical harm. Payment will be made upon receipt of the scroll. Fear. Fear binds the heart and shadows reason. My darkness, probably. What did you do? Darkness. I just did darkness. Earth, fire, void. Yes. And water. Let's just look it up. Dark. Dust. Yes. Continue to line up the squares. Fear. Fear for 1 month. Just 2 more days. Here, wizard, your final scroll. It has illuminated everything. When comparing the clock tower's inscription with your scroll, we encountered a shocking truth. While receiving your scroll, I stepped before the clock tower. The pendulum moved ever faster, and everything around us became distorted in the flow of time. That moment, I unfolded your scroll and held it toward the clock tower. What happened next was extraordinary. The patterns of light and shadow on the scroll began resonating with the clock tower's gears. It was as if the flow of time itself materialized before our eyes. Each gear of the clock tower bore a different timeline, and through the scroll's powers we could see them finding the proper place. And finally, from deep within the clock tower appeared the spectre of a wizard. He revealed that he had built all these devices to bring back his deceased wife. For hundreds of years, he had manipulated time, creating countless victims. Creighton was but one of those caught in his trap. But your scroll has restored the proper flow of time. The spectre shattered, and at last the clock tower stopped. Creighton has awakened, his eyes once again peaceful. Without your assistance, we could never have solved this mystery. The chamber shall now be sealed forever. But the attempt to reverse time is far too dangerous. Send my deepest gratitude, Count Otto of Westmark. Looks cool. And I believe that's the last of him. Listen, O wise magician, the threads of fate weave such mysterious paths. Some seek their fame in courts of gleaming gold, while others chase their glory on the field. Yet wisdom lies in simpler tales untold, in daily truths the peaceful moments yield. At last I see where destiny must lead, no more shall courts empty praise and dice. As winter storms the springtime must concede. At last I see where destiny must lead, no more shall courts empty praise and dice. As winter storms the springtime must concede, join these warriors who've paid the price. Behold these hearts that bear the scars of war, where memories rest still fresh and deep with pain. Yet wisdom now I'll sing forevermore, of seasons new and peace that comes again. One final magic now I humbly seek, to share their memories, their joys and tears, their daily lives, their hopes both strong and weak, filled tales for all the coming years, till the timekeeper empties 30 hourglass, only magical that lets me share their joys and sorrows. My Ositar. The H hasn't come back. He wants resonance. Wind and breath. Try something. Let's do breath here. Much better than last time, doesn't it? Magic to share in motion for 30 days. I am a scholar of the mind, delving into the depths of mortal fears. Seek your assistance manifesting visions of terror that I must study their effects upon the soul. 7 days shall be enough for my research. Rest assured, all shall be conducted within the bound of our realm's laws. This mind and darkness in it. Is this person? What? Darkness. Void and dust, wasn't it? That looks awful. To the enchanter, right in distress, I got a family heirloom portrait. Preserve mere 30 days. Though preserve mere 30 dawn bell past, pigments have begun to shift against nature's order. Seek a scroll of temporal restoration to return this treasured work this day before my preservation attempt. Some still respect the conservator. Well, for this, some guy had to go into an ancient crypt to get that scroll recipe. My mom ordered a scroll. I was playing around and accidentally tore it up. She said she bought it with a lot of courage to make up with Dad after their big fight. They haven't been talking for days. Word translation. What if they can make up because of me? Please, mage, could you make a scroll just like this one? Please. This is a very easy puzzle. It's just kind of annoying. Especially if my mouse starts acting weird again. Recreating scrolls. Magic to fall in love. So cute. One more day. Hark, great magician, keeper of ancient lore, now hear the tale of one who wandered far, through heroes' paths ne'er truly walked before, to find truth's light beneath the evening star. O glory, now at last the path I see, like northern birds that seek the spring's embrace. Beyond the walls of ice, at last I'm free, to understand what time could not erase. What makes a hero? Listen well and hear, not golden songs that echo through court halls, nor battle cries that filled men's hearts with fear, a simpler truth behind its ancient walls. A hero's song dwells in old brick-sworn hands, peaceful eyes of those who sheathed their steel, quiet lives that flow like time's own sands. These are the truths that only hearts can feel. Through magic's grace at last the truth shines clear, in lives that flow as silent as the night. The hero's essence finally draws near, This was the song I sought with all my light. The hero's chorus rises pure and strong. Now clear before me lies my destined way. No marshaled hollow glory filled my song, but truth of heroes' deeds I'll sing each day. Your faithful friend ever, Mio Sitar. The H is gone again. Dear Magic Academy alum, hi, how have you been? I heard that you graduated from Magic Academy and own a magic scroll shop. So I'm writing to you ask for your little help. Recently, my roommate started acting strangely, like a different person, been talking less and even disappearing every night. One day I found a note on his drum with a mysterious magic scroll combination formula written on it. I was trying to use this formula to see what kind of magic it was. I was nervous I'd accidentally overlapped the 2 element of fire symbol, triggered it, and burned part of it. No matter how hard I tried to remember, I can't remember what the magic circle looked like. Closing the note that burned, so if you can tell me what spell it was, I'd appreciate it. Please, before my roommate finds out. P.S. Now I suddenly realized there was 2 magic circles of the same attribute included. I hope this helps. Yes, it does. Earth. So the most obvious conclusion is that the 2 of the same attribute are missed. Let's put in this one. To replicate appearance. Replication unlocked. And lots of duration. Yay! I believe that's everything unlocked. Let's go through the spellbook. Rapid fire. Mage. I'm a 3rd-year student at magic school. It's been a season since I first saw her reading by the window. My heart stops whenever I encounter her in the library. She seems unaware of my existence. I just wish she could see me as someone special. Could probably scroll until the butterfly has danced 7 times. Student in love. Charm was mind and penetration, wasn't it? I keep moving too fast. To attract attention for a week. Attract attention, I think. Yes. Dear Magic Scroll Maker, here writes Irene from a small Here writes Irene from a small northern. English doesn't want to work. Here writes Irene from a small northern inn. Snow was falling outside the window. As usual, I was sitting in a corner seat, watching the bard's final performance. First, I merely watched from afar, as I always did. The poet's songs were different. They sang of the daily lives of soldiers returned from war, small warmths of people comforting each other, the preciousness of ordinary days. As I listened to his songs, I remembered my own journey, my trembling heart when I first left the city, the small man and troll I met in the ruined wasteland, tales of Westmark and the runestone at the northern border. Then suddenly someone sat at my table. As I turned in surprise, he said, "This seat seems to have a good view of the performance." So I tensed up, as I usually do with strangers. Strangely, I didn't want to run away. He told me he was a painter, someone who captures the world with brush and paint. So listening to the poet's songs, we quietly shared stories. I wonder if this is the same painter as me for a land spell so long ago. When I dropped my fork while eating, his gesture of bending down to pick it up felt somehow familiar and warm. Actually, I often lose things while traveling too. Finding what's lost isn't as bad as you may think. His words drew a small smile from me. At that moment, his gaze briefly caught my eyes. He noticed the marks around my eyes, simply smiled, his expression carrying an unusual serenity. His eyes seemed to say that it was all right. Even if the world is sometimes dark, there's still paths we can walk together. Our conversation wasn't long, his words lingered in my mind. The poet's songs and his words resonated in my heart like a single piece of music, like seemingly mismatched melodies, finding a new harmony together. Dear Magic Scroll Maker, could you help preserve this moment until the lute player reads the first song of next month? So the poet's song cast a small light in my heart. I want to engrave this moment deep within. I hope that whenever I recall this memory, the warmth of this moment will remain unchanged, becoming a lasting part of my journey. Yours truly, Irene. Finally, an easy spell. For your contributions, Irene. I carry terrible memories from the last war. I want to erase these painful memories completely. Please, even if it's just for a time between one sunrise and sunset, to have peace in my heart, I beg you. Hypnosis, hit haze, of course. Weird, but it kind of works. Let's do that. Heat haze. Collections. Manipulate memory. And that's the last. Magic Scroll Maker, thanks to memory preservation magic, I believe I can keep this moment forever. I hope that I will recall it someday, can relieve those emotions just as they were. Next morning, I met him again in the inn's dining room. When he invited me to have breakfast together, I still hesitated. But then he suddenly said, "There were more things I wanted to talk about last night." His brave words gave me courage to sit across from him. I told him about my fears, my social anxiety, my awkward table manners, how I often drop things, and even about these small marks on my eyes. He smiled and said, "Those things make you even more beautiful, like a sketch with much paint marks that tells more stories than a perfect painting. The marks around your eyes reminded me of constellations in the night sky. I noticed them right away. I don't just paint landscapes, capture special moments, like you." And he showed me his sketchbook. I had drawn all the stories I'd shared, ruined wasteland, Titus's sarcophagus, the runestone. My entire journey was there in his brushstrokes. Now I understand. Marks on my eyes aren't something to be ashamed of. It's something special, like the journey I've taken. This memory will be forever etched in my heart, thanks to your magic. Tomorrow we decided to travel east together, no longer alone, but imagining new adventures as a pair. Thank you for being a source of strength throughout my journey. With your magic, this timid herbalist's daughter has been able to write her own special story. Irene. 600 bucks this way. Yes, here you go. Magic Financial Office. Dear Wizard, this is the Imperial Magic Financial Office writing to inform you regarding the completion of your Magic Education Loan repayment. Confirmation of loan repayment completion. Your final payment 14th. Remaining balance 0 gold. Follow-up notice. By this notice, we officially confirm that all obligations returning to your Magic Education Loan have been fulfilled. Magical oath associated with the loan has been automatically released. May you continue to shine brilliantly on your path of magic. Imperial Magic Financial Office Director, Miss Tiltine. Interesting name. Magic Scroll Guild. We were impressed about your exceptional scroll crafting skills and your exemplary service. Magic Scroll Guild is looking for someone like you. To accept the offer, please stamp on this paper, verify your identity, and send it back to us. Look forward to receiving your positive response. I will not accept your offer. I like my little scroll shop. You decided to continue running the scroll shop, drawing on your experiences so far. Going forward, you'll be able to meet many people, have conversations, and move towards your own future. Good luck on your journey. Credits. I really like this game. Very nice game. Short, just under 3 hours. Especially if you have to do puzzles for the first time, you can spend a lot of time on those. I really like the adventures of the little side characters. They have so much charm, and the art is great. Sometimes the translation is a bit wonky, as you can tell all the credits are Korean. So it's kind of expected. The translation might be a bit wonky sometimes, but it's still a very nice game. And thank you for playing, and thank you for watching the stream. I'll see you next week. Probably with Papa's Freeze Area again. I've been wanting to continue that one. Or maybe some potion craft. I don't need to finish that one, so I'll see which one of the two, and good night.